Inmate Transportation Training. I will explain the role of various restraints and demonstrate how to apply the restraints in the right way. Before you leave today, you should be able to apply handcuffs without error, apply black boxes without error, apply a waist chain without error, apply a leg iron without error, apply a flex cuff without error. Before 911, the Corrections Department transported what was called high-risk inmate transports or HRIT. Inmates are now classified as high-valued inmate force protection or HVIFP. The term high-valued inmate force protection includes terrorist, trained internationally and nationally, and gang members. The HVIFP inmates are considered a significant threat to public and correction officer safety. High-valued inmate force protection inmates have outside resources that either want them dead or want to free them. And, unfortunately, with the opportunities of moving these types of inmates back and forth, there are more chances for incidents. Because of today's technology, people on the outside can find out when and where inmates are being moved, so now the threat is now both internal as well as external. When applying handcuffs, you have to make sure the keyholes face the inmate's arms, they have to look away from his fingers. So that in the unlikely event he has a key, he has a hard time unlocking the handcuffs. You must also double lock the cuffs to keep them from getting tighter later. One trick is to put your finger between the inmate's body and the handcuffs, and if it fits, then that means it is not too tight. A black box is designed to cover the keyholes of the handcuffs while providing a connection point for the waist chain. Before you apply a black box, you must order the inmate to hold his stronger hand over his weakest hand. Since 90% of the population is right-handed, the rule is right over left. Waist chains are used to reduce the movement of hands and arms much further. The head goes into the slot on the black box and the chain goes around the waist of the inmate. Once done, the end is hooked to one of the links for comfort. Lock the chain with the padlock. Make sure it is not positioned in the lower back area, because when they sit back it is going to hurt. You should make sure that it is on the side but not on the lower back, which might cause injury. The leg iron restraints are for the legs. When applying leg irons, make sure the keyholes face the inmate's ankles. One trick is to put your finger between the inmate's body and the handcuffs, and if it fits, then that means it is not too tight. The leg irons need to be double locked so that the leg iron does not get tighter later. Because as the inmate moves, if you have not double locked the leg iron might get tighter when they are walking. The inmate might start complaining while you are driving, and you may have to stop the transport to adjust the leg iron, which opens you up to a dangerous situation or a potential escape attempt. You have to put the leg irons on when they are standing, not when they are sitting. When they are sitting, the Achilles tendon is not activated and bulging out, which means the size will be smaller. When they start walking, it will be uncomfortable. It is best to have them standing on both feet or one at a time depending on the environment you are in, when you fit the leg irons. Flex cuffs are used during medical procedures where metal leg irons might interfere with the medical procedure, such as during an X-ray or especially during an MRI. Flex cuffs are similar to the leg iron restraints, however they are made of sturdy plastic and must be cut away when finished using. You must make sure you have something to cut the flex cuffs off before putting them on. It must be able to cut through tough plastic. You do not remove the leg irons until you have put on the flex cuffs and vice versa. You must put the leg irons on before you cut off the flex cuffs.